welcome to a very merry Mothership.
Yep, we're doing something special today.
What the heck in heck?
Oh, please, Hector and Jess, I'm Hermie the elf. I was on my way to dentist school when I was mugged at Carpoint by Lord Toymungus and his war boy elf.
Oh, geez Louise, that does sound dramatic.
Yeah, they made me the war elf's blood bag, and they've taken toys from the greatest collectible companies in the realm for TOYPOCALYPSE presented by Alpha to give to his subjects, the loyal Mothership viewers.
Oh, okay, so what's your point, though, Amy?
Isn't it terrible?
Not really, no.
Well, can you help me?
Actually, Hermie, you know what? We're just gonna have to side with Toymungus on this one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You'll never be a dentist. Bye, Toymungus. Bye. But there's no room for mercy in the
As punishment for attempting to defect, Lord Toymungus, very well, is leaving Hermie here to help us while he and his war boy exercise power over his dystopian Dinostoy to secure his place in his toyery. Oh boy, I'm Hector Navarro.
Oh, good is right. I'm Jessica Jobot, and we're the last place to get internet-free stuff, including the internet.
Boo! Boo! This special edition of Mothership is presented by Alpha, and before we do anything else, we're giving away a Funko every minute to one of you who is actively participating in the Alpha, Nerdist, Geek, and Sundry feed. So ABC, always be chatting, and keep an eye out to see if your name appears in the bottom right of the screen to check for eligibility.
Now, today we are giving away toys and collectibles from the greatest toy lands in the world: Kotobukiya, Mattel, Lego, Sideshow, Mondo, Gentle Giant, NECA, Pop Culture Shock, and DC Collectibles. And sorry for this, but no purchase necessary, void in Rhode Island, and where prohibited. 18+ U.S. residents only, excluding Rhode Island. For more details and rules, go to nerdist.com/toypocalypse.
Very nice, very nice. That was Micro Machines good. You guys can still win a bunch of these toys. All you have to do is go to nerdist.com/toypocalypse and participate in some or all of the sweepstakes widget requirements. Also, to win the Pop Culture Shock toys, go to @JoinTeamAlpha on Twitter and simply retweet their Pop Culture Shock tweet.
Yep, besides giving stuff away, we're talking all about how to play God with toys with our custom toy maker from our Toy Smash videos, Chris Gutierrez.
Yes.
And later, we've got some help giving away our amazing nostalgia collectibles with my little buddy, Andrew Bowser.
Loves that. Plus, we're creating piles of garbage for our PAs to clean up with our holiday gift unwrapping Mothership Challenge.
Yes, and first up, as we mentioned, we're giving away Funkos. Now remember, all you have to do to win is be active in the chat of your choice, and our War Boy Elves will randomly choose a winner a minute.
And since the show is an hour and a half today, that's 90 Funkos for 90 chatters. You probably know the Funko Pop line, the Pop line, arguably the most. You probably know their loins, their sweet, sweet loins. But the Funko Pop line is arguably the most popular line for collectors. But they've got other products too. We're going to be giving away a variety throughout the show.
Yeah. This includes Star Wars Galactic plushies, mystery minis, which are kind of these like blind boxes. We've got Rick and Morty action figures, toys from the vinyl line, which are different from the Pops, and then also, of course, the Pops, of which I personally love the Bob Ross Pop.
Oh, look at that Bob Ross.
I gotta be honest.
That's a great one.
I have never been drawn to these before, but this one.
That's the one that did it for you?
This might be the one.
I love that.
Yep.
That's great. We're going to begin the giveaways soon. But first, you need to know for the Funko Minute toys, the way we're contacting you is whispers on Geek and Sundry chat, emails for Alpha Chat.
Yes. And heads up, on YouTube, we will be DMing you.
Yes.
The default for YouTube is to have direct messaging turned off. So, Nerdist YouTube viewers, please do us a favor and turn on your direct messaging to check eligibility. And our War Elves will be firing up their postal apocalyptic trucks to get these Funkos to you.
Look at this. Look at
Now,
this.
these are perfect for smaller gifts like Secret Santa or stocking stuffers. I know I personally have become obsessed with watching blind box unboxings on YouTube.
Great. Yeah, that's you?
Yeah,
okay,
that's
cool.
me. Oh,
Cool.
no, I very much supply them with eyeballs.
I love these little, the vinyl, the Elf and Narwhal from the movie Elf. That's my favorite Christmas movie. And
When did
this
they
is the
start
scene.
doing the vinyls?
I don't know, but these are awesome.
Yeah, these are cool.
Look at that. Amy's got the Stranger Things ones. Those are great.
Yeah.
Those are really great. Cool
and the
little two
plushies
sets.
are great. This I like the Rick and Morty line.
Come on, because
and
it's
so
a build-a-figure.
You get
if
all
you
of
get
the
all
figures?
of the figures, you can build the snowball in the mech suit. That's the build-a-figure. I don't know if you can get a close-up of that right there, but look at that.
And
if you win a couple of these, you're on your way to get that snowball. Where are my testicles, Summer? Where are my testicles?
And we've got at least 3 of them. We've got Rick, Morty, and then Mr. Poopy Butthole. And then all you need after that is Bird Person and Mr. Meeseeks.
That's it. You guys can't be mad at us for saying that name. Mr. Poopy Butthole is the name of the toy we're giving away. We're already a few minutes into the show. So, Hermie, who are some of our Funko a Minute winners so far?
All right, guys. Well, we started off with the Star Wars giveaways, the Star Wars plushies. So we've already given away some Old Man Luke, some Rays. I know this is my blood bag. Some Porgs. So you're welcome. And it looks like, let's see if I've got some usernames. I do. Kaylin Night Eyes, Isaac Swartz, Pat Cat 4504. All of those are winners from all 3 chats. So yeah, be sure to check what we've got going on. And you guys are winning stuff. So that's exciting. All of you, everyone watching, anyone who's not watching, you can still enter to win our other incredible prizes if you just go to nerdist.com/toypocalypse and follow the instructions on our sweepstakes widget. Back to you, toy people.
I guess that would be us.
Yes.
All right, so our first giveaway comes from Japanese collectible company Kotobukiya, and here's what we've got up for grabs. We've got Venom from Kotobukiya's Art FX Plus 110 scale lineup of Spider-Man and friends.
Look at that.
And in this case, enemies. Now, he's based on artwork specifically commissioned for this series, and this symbiote's low stance with a ready-to-strike left claw creates an exciting battle display.
I love it.
So check him out.
Look at that.
What do you think about the standalone Venom movie?
Ooh, that's a whole mixed bag, but I love that Venom. And what I love about this Venom is that it's classic Eddie Brock Venom with some sort of, like a little bit of upgrades. I feel like he's got this detail of like his toes coming through, which is a little bit kind of newer. He's got these awesome symbiote tendrils that are sticking up. Of course, that sexy tongue. This is awesome. I actually have one of these Spider-Mans from this line.
Oh, really?
And he's in like a similar pose. So that Venom would go great on my mantle, but I'm not getting it.
You know what I'm also impressed by? How quickly you averted that question.
Oh, yeah. Venom. Good luck, Tom Hardy. Good luck, bud. Really good luck. You guys can also win this Green Arrow and Flash bundle. I'm going to say it one more time. Bundle. This is from the Art FX Plus 1/10 scale lineup of DC heroes. The Green Lantern is obviously based on the likeness of Stephen Amell. Sorry, Green Arrow is not Green Lantern, but Green Arrow is based on Stephen Amell from the show Arrow, from CW's Arrow. It includes an additional set of arms to allow for 2 different poses, bow at his side or in action. And in this is the Tachyon Enhanced Flash limited edition when he had that thing on his chest where he was able to pop over and visit Supergirl at CBS. It's a U.S. exclusive. This statue has a standard release, and both heads from both versions are actually interchangeable with one another from each of those versions.
Did I ever tell you that when I was in Japan, actually a couple times when I've gone to the Kotobukiya main store down in Akihabara. It's pretty awesome. It's like 8 floors of just pure collectibles. It's pretty rad.
It's amazing.
Also from the Art FX Plus line, 2 of your favorite Star Wars characters, Poe Dameron and BB-8, in a 2-pack. BB-8 is an entirely new sculpt with new parts and features such as the thumbs-up flame armature and a magnet-attached head. And you can display Poe with his helmet on his head or under one arm. Where's the thumbs-up thing?
Well, it's probably a little accessory they got off to the side. You got to plug it in. You got to stick it in there. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Can you take his head off?
Well, yeah, we can certainly try.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Look at that.
Magnet. Look at that.
Just thought I'd give it a shot.
That's great. That's really good.
Hector, you've already seen Last Jedi. No spoilers, because I will destroy you. What do you think? Does it live up to the hype that I'm feeling based off of the trailers? Yeah?
Oh.
Seriously?
Yes.
It's not just a rehash?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not even close. No,
okay,
man.
Good. I'm in.
The pacing and the timing.
That's it. That's good.
Okay, that's all you want. All right.
That's all I want.
All right, you're good. It's not The Empire Strikes Back redo.
That's
not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what I'm asking.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Now, guys, we have got Marvel and DC teaming up with this bundle of Miss Marvel and Katana Bishouju statues, both at 1/7 scale. This Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan, is based on a new character interpretation and illustration by Shunya Yamashita. And this katana is in a power pose with her sword, the Soul Taker, which literally takes souls. That's awesome.
They look great.
They look so great. They look really great.
I love Miss Marvel.
I love Miss Marvel. I love that character. I love the vibrant colors. And I also love the boots that Katana has. These like bright pink boots. That looks great.
Yeah. All right, and finally, this Justice League bundle of 3 from their Art FX Plus lineup. We've got a Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman bundle, all at 1/10 scale and based off the likenesses of the actors from the film.
The Trinity.
Judgment of the film aside, how do you like the costumes and overall look of the characters?
I'm going to be real with you. I'm always going to miss Superman's red chonies, his little red underpants. But despite that dumb little comic book nitpicky thing, I think that the costumes for the new movies, Batman vs. Superman and Justice League, are stellar. They're fantastic. Wonder Woman looks great. Batman looks awesome. More comic booky than ever. And the Superman costume looks great.
I've got to say, pulling off Wonder Woman's costume to make it look like Wonder Woman, but also like real life Wonder Woman, practical.
I know.
I was thinking, there's no way they're going to pull this off.
Tough costume.
They did borrow from some aspects from the comics that I thought were the closest way to do it, with kind of like the Roman skirt and everything.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, they did a really good job.
These look great.
Yep.
These look super great.
I agree.
So guys, those are our Kotobukiya collectibles. With that, it's time to find a TOYPOCALYPSE winner! Now Hector's going to announce the winners while I go get ready for our next round of giveaways, which, spoiler alert, is the big old Batmobile, which is it's pretty rad.
Pretty fucking dope.
Okay, great. All right. Bye, Jazz.
Bye.
Remember, guys, these were chosen from the sweepstakes entries at Nerdist.com/TOYPOCALYPSE. You can still enter to win more stuff throughout the show. Okay, here we go. The Kotobukiya Venom Art FX Plus goes to Erica Hall. Yes! Good job, Erica. That Venom is awesome. That's awesome. The winner of the Green Arrow and Flash together is David G. Barnett. Yes! Yes, David, you got the Green Arrow and the Flash. The Poe Dameron and BB-8 2-pack is going to find a nice home at Alfonso Ruvalcaba's house. Yes, Alfonso. Nice. Congratulations to Joshua Lima. You get the Miss Marvel and Katana Bishoju statues. Holy shit. And the final Kotobukiya sweeps winner of the Justice League bundle is Thomas Marr. Congrats to all of our winners. Keep an eye out for an email from us and our Toypocalyptic War Boys. They're going to cross those deserts to get you your toys as soon as possible. Jessica, you said we're giving away a Batmobile, and you never make promises you don't keep.
A bit of a strong word, Hector, but in this case, you're right. We've got the remote control Batmobile Vehicle Plus Batman figure from the Justice League movie, all by Mattel. Now, this remote control badass pairs with your smartphone with a range of 65 feet. It even has, and this is what blows my mind, a built-in camera so that you can get a front seat view of Jared Leto doing terrible things to your movie.
It's got amazing practical features like shooting realistic smoke exhaust out of its tailpipe. Is that for real? That's
I guess so. Well, you could do that with trains, like toy trains and stuff. You've got those drops and things.
Hey, listen, toy train nerds, you guys are not the only ones that get cool smoke, all right? Now the comic book nerds get it with Batmobiles. It's got realistic engine sounds. You can engage the turrets on the hood of the car. You can activate jump mode to elevate the vehicle for better aim. Plus, it comes with Wi-Fi connectivity that allows live streaming if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome.
What?
So basically, you can live stream a first-person view of you riding around in your Batmobile.
That's nuts. That is nuts.
Which is super cool.
It's really awesome.
All right, so first
of all, here's my other favorite thing too, is that it fits up with one of the the toy lines from Mattel.
I'm gonna let you.
Look
Okay,
at that.
good. Oh yeah.
You see that? There's a I don't know. You guys are gonna have to swing around it, but there's a
What
Batman
does
in
the
here.
dashboard look like? I always
There's a
check the
Batman in there.
dashboards.
Okay, we got to look. It's one of the scales of the Mattel action figures. Actually, you can fit a Batman in there. So if you had this coupled with the rest of the action figures from Justice League, you're having a good gosh darn holiday. That's what you're having. Yes.
That's pretty
You wanted to
awesome.
ask me a question, Jess.
Yeah. What? Oh, don't just slam it. What's wrong with
I thought
you?
it was going to snap in place. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. It's
What
good to
version
go.
of the Batmobile is your favorite?
I'm going to go a little off the beaten path, and I feel like it doesn't get enough love. I love the Batmobile from Batman Beyond because it could also fly, and it was really sleek, and I grew up with that cartoon. I loved it, so that's my favorite Batmobile. What about yours?
You know, I've always been an Adam West
I knew you were
fan.
going to Adam West.
He was my first introduction to Batman.
That orange trim, it's
so
good.
classic.
It's
And we
classic.
had somebody in our neighborhood when I was growing up that had a model. Yeah.
Oh, a model.
And
I was like, oh,
well, no,
okay.
I mean, he had a model, like it wasn't the actual Batmobile.
But he had a life-size.
But he had a life-size drivable model, a kit, I guess, right? They call them kits.
Yeah.
And so he had kitted up his car and he drove around with that, and I always thought that was the coolest thing, although I never told my friends that because then they would have thought I was a nerd. But then I found out they thought I was a nerd anyway, and then I learned to live my own life.
There you go.
Anyway, that
Good
brings
life
us
lessons.
to another
TOYPOCALYPSE winner!
Yeah, and the winner of this OP car is Stacey Harrison.
Stacey!
check your emails for more details on how we can get this Batmobile to you across the vast and dry toyscape.
Speaking of undesirable nightmares, let's check in with Hermie at Funko Giveaway Land. Hermie?
Thanks, Hector. Thank you so much. I am an undesirable nightmare. All right, the internet people have spoken, and some of them have won Funko collectibles. The latest one is _MF Sky, which means that we've also given, and that's from the Nerdist YouTube, we've also given away Clever BD on Alpha, CR the Mighty from Geek and Sundry, and what they've won, we're still on the Star Wars collectibles, so people are getting the Old Man Lukes and the Rays. We still have a lot more left to go. We've got some vinyl Stranger Things. We've also, here are the Rays, there they are, super cute. We have, folks, we have Porgs. We have Porgs. We are giving you Porgs, so you're welcome. Porgs this way, other Porgs, Porgs for days. There are still hundreds of toys left to win from Lego, Mondo, Gentle Giant, NECA, and Pop Culture Shock. So even if you're just now tuning in, you can still enter to win at nerdist.com/toypocalypse. Still go there. All you have to do is follow the simple instructions on the sweepstakes widget under the video promo. And that's all on top of the Funkos every minute. Those of you watching on Nerdist YouTube channel, sorry to do this again, but make sure you turn on your direct messaging. That is how we're communicating with you. Now it's Toymongus' Yes Man. I'm obliged to say, Jessica and Hector, get back toy work.
Jesus, Amy.
Sure, Hermie. Sure, we'll get back to toy work. But not because you said so, but because Toymongus legit scares me. That's why we're getting back to toy work. Next, we're giving away this super detailed Lego Ninjago city set with 4,867 pieces. Children cannot even count that high. That stands over 2 feet tall when assembled. Now, real quick, is this the biggest Lego set ever, or is this one of the biggest? Do you know? Wasn't
no,
it like
I think
Millennium
the biggest
Falcon
is,
and then this or
I
something
think
like that?
I think it was Millennium Falcon, and then it shifted over to the
Star Destroyer?
Destroyer.
This is like
and then
top
now I
three.
think it's this. But honestly, I don't really know for sure. I'm
But
kind of
still,
guessing just
this
based
is
on what I've seen out there.
One of the biggest sets ever.
Yeah, so it's got 3 levels connected by a sliding elevator and interactive features. There's a fish market and a stream on the first level with froggies, guys. There's froggies that you can put on this thing. There's like little frogs that you put on lily pads. It's the best shit
Oh my
ever.
gosh.
A fashion and a comic book store on the second level. Okay, here's the deal with the comic book store. You actually put together comics that stand alone in their stands, and they have little collectible figurines that you have on display. Yeah, it's a thing.
Are you
and then
serious?
the third level has Lloyd Garmadon and Masako's apartment. Now, the set includes 16 minifigs and a
Look at this. Look at how many minifigs this is. Look at this. Look at the top of this. See that? Those are all minifigs that it comes with. Holy crap.
Yeah, there's a lot of minifigs.
A whole movie cast
And
right
then you
there.
also get Sweep, the maintenance robot who lives in his little closet. It's really cute.
Oh, right there. There he is.
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's real cute. He looks like a little episode 1 droid.
He kinda does.
He kind of does. All right, Jessica, you built this thing, right? What is your
Yes, I
favorite
did.
part? I want to show off the back. What's your favorite part of this?
On here, it actually does show one of my favorite parts.
Okay.
Well, so for one, I loved the comic store. I thought that was really cool. Like here, just can you get a cup close of the back?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. Everything that moves is my favorite part, except for the froggies. They have an ATM machine that you can actually take real money out of.
What?
That's nuts. Not real money like dollars, but like real Lego money.
Oh, you just bummed out everybody.
But it's like interactive. Like I've never, it's like a legit
that's
thing
so
that
cool.
you build. Here's the comic book shop with the figurines. There's this thing right here. There's like a seafood restaurant, and you can actually put a crab inside that's like a gold color, and then when you flip it as if it's grilling, it turns brown, like you cooked it.
What?
Yeah, it's really neat. They've got a turning sushi bar up at the top.
Conveyor belt sushi. This is called, ladies and gentlemen, kaiten sushi.
Yeah, there's
Kaiten sushi.
there's a tea house that's there too. Oh, and one of my other favorite things is over here, there's a theater, and they give you like 3 or 4 different theater posters, and you can actually switch out which poster you want
Oh my
depending on your
gosh.
mood. It's the best!
It's got all my favorite stuff. Comic book stores, movie theaters,
Yeah.
kaiten sushi. Oh, man, that is
It's my
awesome.
favorite thing ever, honestly.
It's pretty great.
Okay, I feel good. All right,
good.
so it looks like it's time for another
Toypocalypse winner! Congrats to, don't freak out, Tommy Baker. Tommy Baker, you win this whole mothership loving thing. So be sure to check your emails. Our war boys are going to send you something because our dystopian future includes the internet. That's how we do it here.
Yep, we mashed together 2 universes who don't have the internet, unless you count the HoloNet, but that's different because last time I checked, it was free. We're going to
good.
drive that point home, folks.
That was a good bit.
Anyway, here's the latest Nerdist Presents video, Toy Smash, The Walking Dead, and The Last Jedi Edition.
A long time ago, in a zombie apocalypse far, far away, the Last Jedi and the Walking Dead had a little toy smash! Let's get it going. Part Sid, part CPAP machine, it's Darth Vader. And it's time to vote or die, because we got the governor! These are bad guys. You can tell by the facial gear. Toy Smash! It's Vader-nor! Complete with zombie Ewok daughter. This is family programming after all. Toy Smash! All she wants to do is return a lightsaber. It's Rey! And he's the post-apocalypse's youngest deputy. It's Coral! Get your ass to Jakku and Toy Smash! Give a big howdy, partner, to Corey! I can't tell if the head got smaller or the hat got bigger. Anyway, spoiler alert, Rey's Jar Jar Binks' daughter. We know a guy who knows a guy who read it on the internet. Toy Smash! He used to bullseye womp rats in his T-16 back home. Luke Skywalker! Plus, we got everyone's favorite morally compromised patriarchal protagonist, Rick Grimes! I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the Toy Smash! This is Lick Skygrimer, and definitely not the lead singer of the Flaming Lips, Wayne Coyne. Google it! Toy Smash! FN2187, aka Finn reporting for duty. And here's Walking Dead fan favorite Glenn in happier times. Yep, I think we all know where this is headed. Get it? Toy Smash! It's Flan! Oh no! Oh no! Why did we do this? Oh man, look at his eye! Cool jacket though. Toy Smash! Why, it's the hotshot Starkiller killer, Poe Dameron! And the taciturn bowman with the heart of a poet, Daryl Dixon! Well, let's see what happens when two rugged outdoorsy types get Toy Smash! Say, don't shoot to Doe Pamerix! You can't prove this guy didn't tour with Panic at the Disco. Toy Smash! Speaking of emo, it's Kylo Ren! And you better believe he's batting 1,000, it's Negan! But first, we're gonna take a mid-season break. Nah, JK, LOL, it's Toy Smash! It's Nilo Keegan, looking like a really strict substitute teacher. Plus, he comes with his own bat saber. Always wanted one of those. Toy Smash! No need to adjust your spectacles, it's Maz Kanata! And he's got the eye of the tiger, Ezekiel! Where are we going with this one, huh? Only one way to find out. Toy Smash! It's Mazekiel! He looks like he's just dying to tell you about that time he returned that ring to Mountain Dew. We've heard it before, Gramps! Toy Smash! Hey look, it's a Praetorian Guard! Not an extra from the Lady Gaga video. Plus, Rick's EXBFF Shane! The shadier the character, the sweeter the Toy Smash! It's the Shane-torian Guard! That shade of red really complements his, face! See, I can be constructive. Toy Smash! She's the First Order's finest, Phasma! And she knows her way around all things sharp and stabby, Michonne! Protect all your vitals from the Toy Smash! Michonne! I am speechless. Oh, that never happens. Toy Smash! Hold on to your dad's sheriff hat, because it's time for the final smash! Stormtroopers and walkers! My brain can't handle the possibilities! Toy Smash! Gross! These walker troopers are making a mess! Clean up on aisle. Toy Smash!
All right. We've actually got the man behind that video with us. Please welcome professional toy smasher, Chris Gutierrez. Hi, Chris. Great work as always, Chris.
I try.
Holy crap. Chris, we're giving away this entire collection of The Walking Dead and Last Jedi smashes as a bundle. How did you decide which characters to smash together?
This one was actually really hard compared to all the other ones because it's like a lot of the characters already kind of looked like the other characters. So it's like, how am I going to make this look really weird and awkward? So that's just like Rick looks like...
He looks like Luke. He looks like old Luke.
So I figured out different ways to like kind of mix it up a little bit so it's unique looking.
So you try to make them look awkward.
Yeah.
You're not like, oh, this fits together. This would be a cool toy.
Sometimes it's like, oh, this looks cool. Like like the Ewok little girl was like, that looks horrible. I'm gonna make it.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, how do you walk us through your toy smashing process?
Yeah.
Like, what do? You pick two people out or two figures out, and then what?
These guys here don't tell you which two characters to smash together. It's all you.
No, they kind of like we want to do these two properties and go nuts, and I put them together, and then hopefully they like them.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So what's the process?
Again, like it said, I grab two figures that kind of like will mesh together a little bit, and I'm like, all right, how am I going to make this work with this, make this look unique, so it stands out enough so it doesn't look like I just put a head on a figure.
Right, right.
So do you strip the paint off and then repaint? Do you?
It depends on the figure again. To make it look like the guard guy here, I painted them all red. So yeah, all the paint was totally stripped off and redone.
Yeah, with like pieces of the character from Last Jedi, but then painted red to fit the
And then how do you make the different pieces stick together? Do you use like epoxy?
It all, again, different figure. Usually I give them a bath in boiling water so I can pull the parts apart.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So you dip them in boiling water.
That's a great
pop
tip.
the pieces
That's
off.
awesome.
And that also works if you get like a toy and the joints are kind of stuck and you're like, oh, if I move, it's going to break.
Oh, you know what I do? Sometimes I just leave them in a car and they tend to get hot.
That's LA.
Like, that's a better idea. That's to actually put them in boiling water. Okay.
And that's all pop the joints off so I don't like screw up any of the other joints.
These zombie ones are so sick, man.
And
okay, guys.
epoxy, put them together.
Oh, yeah,
glue,
yeah.
So it all works.
Okay.
We have 3 Jessica Chobot figures.
These are my favorites.
I didn't know we were doing this. We have 3 Jessica Chobot figures. This is amazing. We have a samurai, a cyborg, and an post-apocalyptic Jessica Chobot.
I'll be honest, I like every single one of them.
Is it, Chris?
And I also am really grateful you didn't make my cheeks too fat. I got cheeks.
Chris, is it difficult to work with real-life people or fictional characters when building your toys? Keep in mind, Jessica Chobot is standing right here. So.
Jessica's actually an easy figure to like match up, physique-wise and facial-wise. There are times when it's a little bit harder, like when I did the Mad Max ones.
I remember those.
Because there was no Charlize Theron head. So I had to pick a figure that was similar to it and just tweak it enough so I could still look like her but not look like her enough.
Whose head did you steal my head from?
Yeah. Trade secret or?
It's the girl from Valerian.
Oh, I was going to say,
great.
it actually does look kind of like me.
Cara Delevingne?
And I added a little bit to the
Who
eyebrows.
knew that I look like Cara Delevingne? I'll take it, y'all.
Jessica, which of these 3 is your favorite? Or which of them is more true to life?
I think Apocalyptic Jess is probably more true to life, and I like them all a lot.
I know.
But I would have to go for just like stance, Apocalyptic Jess, or Cyborg Jess.
I love Cyborg
I mean,
Jess.
Samurai Jess is pretty dope
so
too.
cool, too.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they're
Samurai
all
was
good.
a little homage to you when you went to Japan.
Oh, thank
You picked the 3 coolest themes, dude.
Yeah.
Those are the coolest themes. If you had shown up with like, here's Cowboy Jessica and Spaceman Jessica, it'd be like, boo.
Well,
but like,
Spaceman Jess, I'd be kind of into.
Oh yeah, the big
Mothership. That's the thing. Yeah.
The big cyborg Jess was like another throwback to her when she did the Samus poster.
That's the first thing that he said when he came out here. He was like, looked like Samus.
An R-rated Samus.
See, I saw it and I was like, oh, definitely Fallout 3 and 4.
Yeah, that is so cool.
All right, so where can people find you if they'd like to commission their own toy smashes?
On my Twitter, Bullyart07.
All right, perfect. How do you spell it?
BULLYART07.
Perfect.
And I'll have a link to their sites.
You're about to get hit up a lot because the people that saw how great those look, like, oh, well, there's the holiday presents I'm getting. I know exactly what I'm doing. Now, guys, while Jessica's announcing the winner of these toy smashes, I'm gonna go get ready for our next giveaway. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Chris.
All right, so we've taken these toys as far as we can take them. We put them in a YouTube video. I am so excited to see what's next for their career in one of your homes. It's time for another TOYPOCALYPSE winner! So first up, the winner of all the Star Wars Walking Dead toy smashes is Robin Stoker. Congratulations! And for the Jessica Chobot ones, the Samurai Chobot goes to Joseph Dubé. Cyborg Chobot goes to Bryce Edwards. Yay! And the winner of Apocalypse Chobot is Raymond Lutzwitz. I think I said that right. Yeah! All right, so congratulations, guys. And a big thank you to Chris Gutierrez. Be sure to check out Nerdist.com for more sketches, music videos, and toy smashes. Hector, tell us what we're going to see next.
All right, I'm over here, and I am waiting. There it is. You got it, Jess. We're going to move right along into our Sideshow Collectibles. This company is a modern-day Renaissance studio specializing in licensed and original creations. They also do their own original statues like our giveaway today. Get in here, Jess. Look at this. This is Zyal.
I love this statue.
The Great Osteomancer is an original design from their Court of the Dead line.
Yep, they've even written their own lore for the line. Now, the Court of the Dead is the story of a war being waged between heaven and hell with death as the unlikely arbiter. He assembles the Court of the Dead to act as his generals, assassins, and spies.
Oh my gosh, look at
that.
how cool
And the artwork in the books are really good too. Like this is good stuff.
Yeah, dude, this is awesome.
I'm trying to find that one picture I showed you where she looked real
Look at this.
vicious.
Look how
Yeah.
cool and metal that looks. Look at that.
Oh man, where is she?
The
There's
Reaper
one-
General. Look how cool that is. This book is awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
guys, Zayal is one of Death's
All of it looks
reluctant recruits. She acts as the leader of the faction of Bone in the underworld, who fights with her magic to ensure their survival against the celestial foes. This figure stands at 26 inches tall and is the highest valued item we have today. More than the Batmobile, more than the huge Lego set. Chat, let us know, how do you display your collectibles at home? Let us know in the chat. Jessica, do you have any fancy displays?
I do, kind of. So I have things displayed in my house dependent upon rank. I have a very, very nice, I know this is going to sound like an oxymoron, IKEA display case.
Very nice IKEA.
Not one of just the generic glass ones, but this one actually looks like a kind of a vintage throwback display case.
Nice.
It's really cool. I think they still make it. If you guys are interested, check it out. But anyway, I put all my top tier stuff in there, and that's in the living room. And then all my second tier stuff is on on shelves in like the library kind of section of the house. And then third tier is just on a cheap kind of bookshelf that I've got in like a kind of like a hangout room.
Got it.
Yeah.
And where do you keep the Wonder Woman bracelets?
That
Wonder
is here
Woman's
in
ready
the
for
office.
you. Oh, that's right.
Because I want to keep an eye on it at all times. My triple A title tier stuff is
It's
all
here
at the office,
Yeah.
so that in case I need to, I can grab it and run.
Yeah, exactly. If stuff goes down, earthquake, and you're at work. Oh,
I'm
Wonder Woman
yeah,
stuff.
Wonder Woman.
Jess is like palming people. Get
yeah.
out of my way! I gotta get out of here.
Literally, I
Wonder
would be
Woman.
saving all my Wonder Woman stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Sorry, BCom, you'd be dead. One lucky person who is obsessed with the underworld and the occult, and who also isn't Jessica, is getting this Zayal figure. So let's see who is our next TOYPOCALYPSE winner! Congratulations to Chris Manning. You did it, man.
Yeah.
You did it. As always, check your email because we don't have anywhere to put all these toys.
All right, so Hermie, are you clearing out some space for us?
Yes, I sure am. And I have to say, I'm super excited to see that all three chats are going wild for the Zayal figure, which I was too. So that's super exciting to see you guys getting so hyped for it. The Funkos are disappearing. They're going back to you guys at home. We are currently on Michelle Erskine from the Nerdist chat. That means that we just gave away a Funko to Decane on Alpha and Chief Many Beers with all Leet Speak on Geek and Sundry. So you guys, we've moved through all of the Star Wars toys, and we're on to the Rick and Morty. So you folks are getting some Rick and Morty figurines, which take a look at these dummies here. They're super cute. Dumb Morty and Rick's around here somewhere. So keep chatting because we're going to keep giving these to you. And beyond that, there are still tons of toys and collectibles left to win from Mondo, Gentle Giant, NECA, and more. Still, you can still go to nerdist.com/toypocalypse to enter and to win. Plus, for Pop Culture Shock giveaways, you still can simply retweet at Joint Team Alpha's Pop Culture Shock tweet. And now back to the good stuff with you guys.
All right, so if all these giveaways still aren't enough for you, allow me to give you the best gift of the show. It's my little buddy, Andrew Bowser.
Wow.
How about that for an intro?
That's quite an intro, and I'm very
Yes.
honored to be a part of TOYPOCALYPSE
Yeah,
this
man.
year.
You should be.
I know.
You should be.
I should be.
And you are.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is awkward.
I like
all
your
right.
pins.
Thanks.
Yeah, I do appreciate you wearing our Bizarre States pins today.
Yeah.
All right, so Bowser's
I'm Bizarre
going.
Santa.
Yeah. Bowser's going to help us introduce these collectibles from Mondo or MondoTees.com, since they focus on nostalgia just like Bowser does.
True.
Now they sell custom posters, vinyl soundtracks, VHS reissues, toys, and apparel from fan favorite classics and contemporary films, TV shows, and comics.
We're giving away a bundle of some of our favorites, as well as one of their vinyl album box sets. Let's take a look. You got stuck in the
Yeah, I
camouflage
got
netting.
stuck. I
Oh,
keep
no.
getting caught in the netting.
There is netting on this couch. Let's take a look at what's in the Mondo bundle first.
Yes. I'm going to go ahead and apologize now for my dirty fingers. I didn't realize that they'd be
Jesus.
close up. I bite
well,
my
you don't have to touch. You don't touch it then.
I bite my
Dirty
fingers.
You know what? Don't use your
Bizarre
fingers.
Santa likes to
Here,
play dirty fingers.
I've got a
There you go.
manicure.
Just
Here,
don't use your fingers, Bowser.
Yeah. We can do it like whose line is
Just
it anyway?
talk about it.
You
Just
can be my
talk
arms.
about it.
All right.
So first up is Over the Garden Wall.
Don't use your dirty
I don't know
fingers,
if y'all
they're
watch
gross.
it, but it's an animated television miniseries created by Patrick McHale for Cartoon Network.
So good.
Featuring Elijah Wood. It's really good. And Colin Dean as Wirt and Greg. We've got the pin set, including characters Wirt, Greg, Beatrice, and Rock Fact.
Yes, next.
Super cool.
Next, the Thor Ragnarok enamel pin set with 4 pins based on characters from the 17th Marvel movie, including Thor, Loki, Hela, and Gladiator Hulk. Check out that detail.
Love it.
Hector. Yeah, sick deets. Where does the Thor Ragnarok movie fall amongst your favorite Marvel movies?
It's, you know, earlier in the day, I was like, it's somewhere in the middle, but that's my favorite movie franchise of all time is all those 18 Marvel movies. So like, that's still high praise because I still love like Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man, Ant-Man. Those are all real good movies, but I feel like I'm gonna enjoy Thor Ragnarok more and more each time I see it because I love Taika Waititi and I love some of those characters in that movie. Hela, I mean, look at, and then what's so cool is those pins are based off of the comic book iterations of those characters, but obviously that's what inspired, you know, you got Gladiator Hulk, you got like comic book Loki, comic book Thor with the helmet, comic book Hela. Man, that's awesome.
Which one do you prefer? Where are they?
What on Thor
Don't use your
Ragnarok?
gross hands.
My nerd card's gonna get revoked. I didn't see Ragnarok.
That's all right. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
you
when
know
I
what?
get
Don't
it
worry
on
about it. I
Blu-ray,
haven't
you
seen
come
it
over to my
either.
house and watch
Okay,
it.
cool.
Both of you guys, when I get it on Blu-ray, you guys can come over and watch it.
What? I had a reason. Oh, I think I was out of the country. I think
That's
I was in
true.
Japan when
That's
it
true.
hit,
I had
and then
no
I
reason.
never
You have no
watched
reason.
it.
No
Yeah.
reason.
All right.
Cool. All right, guys, we've got the Batman Returns 2XLP vinyl, a remastered version of master Danny Elfman's score to Batman Returns. It's the first time that the album has been released on vinyl in 25 years. The package features all new artwork by Killian Eng, who illustrates in digital and has created art for Disney, Marvel, PlayStation, and Warner Brothers. Chat, while we're showing off these soundtracks, we'd like to know what are some of your favorite movie themes and scores? That's a great question.
I will always like Batman Returns because they used Susie and the Banshees in that, and I love it.
And Danny Elfman's score is awesome in those
All
first
right.
2 Batmans.
Bowser, your turn.
Heck yeah. Here is the, I was going to say I Love Weird Science, another Danny Elfman,
that's
but I love
another
the
good one,
cheesy,
yeah.
just when they had.
Science? He did Weird Science?
Yeah, it was
I gotta
his
go back
band,
and listen to
Oingo
that score.
Boingo.
Yeah, that's right. That's
I
right.
I forgot
like,
that he was even a part of Oingo Boingo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
man.
course.
I
That's
liked it when
nuts.
movies had like pop anthems. You know what I
Yes.
mean? They just said the title.
Yeah, exactly.
Batman Returns. Here's the Ratatouille original motion picture soundtrack, 2XLP, which is actually the premiere vinyl release of Michael Giacchino's score to Disney Pixar's Ratatouille Remastered,
Love it.
featuring all new artwork by Nicole Gustafson. This record also contains all new liner notes by Brian Satterwhite. Ratatouille garnered Michael Giacchino his first Academy Award nomination for Best OG Score.
Awesome.
Yep, and
Yeah.
we've got The Fifth Element and some of the best artwork. I think that's up here. I love this
Yeah,
artwork.
that's good.
Fifth Element original motion picture soundtrack 2XLP with original artwork created by Shan Zhang. This album features original music composed by Eric Serra, who also did Luc Besson's La Femme Nikita and Leon the Professional, plus a little indie film you might know of called GoldenEye. It's remastered for vinyl. And we've got their 2X 180 gram super green vinyl version, which is sold out on their website. But the white one and the orange vinyl one are still available on their website if you're interested. But we have the one that's sold out. So you're getting something even more limited edition.
Heck yeah.
So that MSRP should really go up. It shouldn't be just 35, it should be way more.
Dang.
That too.
Yeah.
And we also have the Art of Mondo hardcover
That hurt my
book.
back.
This is what's happening.
I tried to grab it and my oldness came out.
Over the years, the company Mondo has received global recognition for its incredible art posters that bring to life classic films, television shows, and comics. The Art of Mondo brings together this art in one
turned right
deluxe
to the page that
volume
they had.
that showcases the talents of the studio's diverse stable of artists in the
sold out?
studio's back catalog. There's so many awesome illustrations in
Dude,
this.
look at what I just opened up to.
Snaps, it
Zoinks.
pulls out.
Yo, zoinks.
Although I want to show
Zoink
off something
Scoob.
besides Star Wars because I feel like
Okay.
everything's
Some of
so
these are
Star
hanging
Wars.
around our office,
yes,
too.
it's so everything's so Star
Whoa,
Wars
look at
centric.
that.
Yeah.
Maniac.
Like
Dirty
there's some
things.
good
Gremlins.
stuff.
Monsters Inc. Oh, man.
Oh, the
could do
City
this
of
all day.
Lost Children. Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay, sorry. I guess
And the
we
last
gotta-
item in the bundle, I'm going to put this right here. And I'm going to do this so that you don't hurt your back, Jess. The
Thanks.
last item in the bundle.
It was an
The
awkward
Thing,
angle.
Infection at Outpost 31 board game. It's a 1 to 2 hours game that features artwork by and designs by Justin Erickson of Phantom City Creative. Yes, this is based on the movie. All 12 members of U.S. Outpost 31 are represented with sculpted and detailed miniatures. Use them to explore the outpost and figure out who among you is infected.
Oh my gosh, they sponsored Bizarre States, and I had no idea that it came with figures.
Oh,
I wish they would have told us the details.
Ooh.
Yeah, that stuff's super cool.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
super cool.
Yeah, I love figures. Okay, anyway, so all of that awesome stuff is going to one lucky winner in one bundle. Now, the other item we're giving away is so incredible, it's flying solo. This is the Box of Souls, a Nightmare on Elm Street 8X LP box set. Do we have it behind me?
Yeah, it's back there. I can't get it. I'll throw my back out.
I'll get it.
Yeah, you get it. That's
It's
heavy
just
again.
a couch of old people.
I'm young. I'll get it.
Hector.
And then Hector, 8 XLP box set. It contains the entire original soundtrack from A Nightmare on Elm Street. I can hear you drooling next
I know.
to me. One of the most successful and beloved
That's Freddy's
horror
sweater.
franchises in history.
Oh, Bow's 82 wins that. That's so crazy.
Don't reach for
Bow's
that.
82
Don't
in
reach for your
chat.
gross hands. Don't you reach for this.
Get my Freddy Krueger fingers.
Again, bitch. The artwork, the set contains artwork.
So mean of you.
That's because it's
That's
Freddy.
the meanest
It's
you
Krueger.
win.
I know. I was
can say
going to
anything.
save that for just Bowser because he would get it. That was obviously
Listen,
Krueger.
usually the default is I'm the one that's super nasty and smarmy
But
and
if you're quoting
sarcastic.
Freddy Krueger, you can be mean to
Exactly.
Bowser. Watch.
Hector.
Game over, bitch.
Love it.
Loves it. Loves
No
it.
problem with it at all.
The set contains artwork from illustrator, designer Mike Saputo, and you also receive a 12-page booklet featuring extensive liner notes and interviews. Look
wanna
at this
hold it?
thing. Look at this thing. With key composers and cast members. Holy moly.
Yep.
man.
And now we're giving away the Mondo bundle and the vinyl box set. So get ready for our next Toypocalypse winner. There it is. There it
The
is.
Mondo bundle is going to Trevor Peters. Congratulations.
Congrats.
All of this stuff.
And oh my God, congratulations to not you. Drew Combs or Coombs. You're getting the Nightmare on Elm Street vinyl box set. Remember to check your emails for all of the bells and whistles on how to get your Toypocalypse bounty. Congratulations.
This is awesome. Thanks for helping out, Bowser. We'll see you in a little bit later in the show for more giveaways.
Cool.
Yay! All right,
Yeah.
so we failed.
See you later, bitch.
That's when you should have used it. That would have been perfect.
Said that.
All right, so we failed our quest to defend Mothership against Lord Toymungus's toy barrage, but Hector was able to pull off his own little side quest and invade toy company Gentle Giant's headquarters, so let's check it out.
Hey guys, we're here at Gentle Giant Studios where they use 3D systems technology, 3D printing, scanning stuff to recreate the likenesses of some of your favorite actors and characters from movies, TV shows, video games, everything else. And they're gonna give us a tour of some of their rad stuff and my mind is gonna be blown. Let's go check it out. I'm here with marketing manager Daniel Pickett. He's gonna tell us a little bit about Gentle Giant. So Daniel, before we geek out about all this stuff, kind of give us a rundown of what Gentle Giant Studios do here in this building.
Kind of a nutshell of what we do is we take the latest technology and use it to make the coolest stuff. There's all this incredible technology that really feeds into the sort of making of product now, where you can capture exact likenesses of actors. You can get every detail from a costume and a prop.
What I love is that you blend technology with artistry. Talk a little bit about that sort of fusion of the technical side versus what the artists do with the artistry of it.
Sure. Kind of the guts of the company, what we started doing is that digital scanning and photogrammetry work, where you take an actor, you know, before you would see like that big sort of cone thing that would come down and scan them, you know, it was a very visual thing.
Yeah.
Now they do it with a series of cameras, like 200 cameras around them, where you can really capture simultaneously that moment in time. Anything that is scanned, there still has to be hands laid on it. Like the raw data that comes out, when you're scanning someone, in order to capture everything, you're really getting a neutral pose, sort of arms out to the side, stand still, and that's not interesting.
You're not getting one of those cool,
Nobody wants a statue of just, you know, a guy standing around like that. So yeah, there has to be artistry behind it. So every single thing that is scanned, one of our very talented artists go in and manipulate that data, and from there we can turn it into something really cool.
So Daniel, I'm holding here a Finn. This is the likeness of actor John Boyega. And you guys do this kind of thing, but you also create statues and products based on not actors. That's not a human being.
Correct.
So kind of what's the difference between these two sorts of processes?
So like Finn, for instance, we would have John Boyega get into the photogrammetry in his costume. They would give us the rifle to fully scan. So when we get that, we have 360 degrees you know, down to his, you know, the pores in his skin. Something like this with our Marvel animated line. Scotty Young did these variant covers for Marvel. And so we just have a 2D drawing of Thor in this particular position.
Right.
And no one else has sort of thought of the rest of this. So, you know, we have to fill in the rest of this information.
This is just beautiful stuff that you, again, have to visualize in a 3D space. And it's fantastic work, but it's so cool and such great artistry.
Yeah, so we grew up with all this. It's in our bones. And we actually started doing these before Marvel started making their movies. So it's like, oh, these are awesome. You know, we do that. But then we have this brand new playground that opens up. It's an amazing time to be a nerd.
Oh,
It's a golden age.
You said it,
and
Daniel.
we just get to come in here and roll around in it all day. And we love it.
I said before we started, you have one of my dream jobs. This really is like a dream job for me. This is so cool. Daniel,
Yes.
I want to geek out about this stuff so hard, but look at this Marvel Zombies Mysterio. This thing is sick. Okay, we got to keep talking about the rest of this stuff. Obviously, you have Star Wars covered. You got the Harry Potter stuff up here.
You can't go wrong with Snape.
Alan Rickman, and I love all of this combination of comic book, and I do have to point out, I just love that thing from the early 2000s Fantastic Four cover. Are these Disney dragons?
They are, yes.
This
that
is
correct.
so nerdy and cool. I love it. This is a predominantly Star Wars shelf. There's not a whole lot of product made of the sort of animated Star Wars universe. I love this stuff.
I'm a big fan of Clone Wars and Rebels, and I'd love to see this continue.
I'm just geeking out about all these Star Wars aliens right here. Give me some more of your favorites, Daniel.
Like one of the ones a lot of people didn't think Porkins was going to sell. People went bananas for Porkins. And then, of course, we have the Admiral.
Admiral Akbar. Admiral. Is this old Ben Kenobi?
Yeah.
If you strike me down now, I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
So Daniel, tell us about this R2-D2. This is brand new. What's going on with this guy?
Sometimes you want a companion. You want a pal around the house.
Are you talking life size?
I am talking life size, 3 foot tall monument R2-D2. We are known for taking the 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures and we scan them and we blow them up.
That is obnoxiously cool. And this is the 4th so far of this macro size. You got a Stormtrooper behind you, a Darth Vader behind me, and then a Boba Fett over there. Daniel, huge thank you to you, sir, for showing us around. That was awesome.
Glad to do it. We are huge fans of Nerdist and Geek and Sundry here at Gentle Giant.
Well, that was awesome. Well, guys, be sure to check out Gentle Giant Ltd to order and pre-order all of your favorite stuff. You know, I was going to eat this, but I'm actually not that high. I'm going to put it back. I feel like it goes back over here. Okay, there you go, Jabba. There you go. All right. That was great. That was awesome.
All right, so Hector, you're a toy collector. Some might call you Hector the Collector.
Please don't do that. Please don't say that. Please don't call me that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that to me.
Was there
Please don't do that.
anything from Gentle Giant that you were dying to take home?
Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff. And there was also a bunch of stuff they were nice enough to let me look at that hasn't come out yet and hasn't been announced yet. It's this thing where they take you around, they're like, let's take you around the back. And they have like
And
those
here's
like
the
gray
NDA.
models. And you're like, oh, I can't tell anybody about this. So it was really, really cool. So big thanks to those guys over at Gentle Giant and Daniel Pickett and all those guys. It was super nice.
Awesome.
So cool.
Well, you had a great, you did a great job.
Thanks.
All right, so chat, while we tell you guys about these toys, we'd love to know what character would you like to see 3D scanned and added to your collection. So we're giving away 3 bundles from Gentle Giant today. First, we have 2 figures from Gentle Giant's animated statues line, Magneto and Thor, one of whom you'll recognize from Hector's video, are the most adorable versions of themselves as the 10th and 11th statues in this line. They are based off of alternate cover artwork by Scotty Young. Now, both are digitally sculpted and 3D printed, hand cast, hand painted, and hand numbered with a limited edition certificate of authenticity. Do you prefer figures based off of comics or off the movies?
Don't ask me that, Jessica. That's so tough. Don't ask me that.
It all depends. It all depends.
Because even the guys at Gentle Giant, they're saying that they're getting so advanced with some of the scanning technology. There was a recent line of action figures called Marvel Legends that they put out for Thor Ragnarok, and I got a Hela, and I'm like, that looks like Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
That looks like Tessa Thompson. And those are awesome, but at the same time, You got little baby Thor here.
Yeah.
I'm the mighty Thor. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Actually,
I'm Magneto.
I like Magneto.
I hate humans.
He's got that
That's adorable.
fat little baby belly.
little baby
that's like
belly.
He got that
That's
baby
great.
berries.
What about you? You prefer comic books or live action movies?
Honestly, I default to comic books. While I do think the live action movie ones are done really well, there's a level of uncanny valley there for me, which I've discovered, I think, is my big problem with all this stuff. I mean, like talking puppets and like talking animals.
You don't like things that are fake.
I don't like, and not that obviously the movie characters aren't fake, they're real people, but because because their characters were introduced me to first as comics, that's how they are solidified in my mind, so I prefer them.
I love Anna Paquin, but like comic book Rogue. That's like, she's like the greatest of all time.
Yeah, like Gal is an amazing Wonder Woman. She did a great job, but it'll always be comic book Wonder Woman is Diana.
You're right. Next up, guys, is a bundle of 2 mini busts. Finn from Star Wars The Force Awakens, you may have heard of him, and Bistan from Rogue One. You may not have heard of him, but he's in it. He's in the movie. Both are digitally sculpted to ensure precision and correct execution in order to replicate the characters from the films, including faux fur highlights on Bistan and an accurate glowering expression from Finn. Each is at 1/6 scale and a perfect addition to your Star Wars collection.
Yes, and finally the Star Wars Early Bird 4-pack with Luke, Leia, Chewie, and R2-D2. Do you want to pop the top show everybody?
Boom!
Yeah, it pays tribute to the first promise of Star Wars action figures from the original trilogy days. Each figure is jumbo-sized and comes with the display set to show off the classic toy.
I love this. In case people don't know, a little backstory real quick, and we kind of went over it over at Gentle Giant, but like, back in the day, George Lucas, this is the most brilliant thing ever, is he knew to get in front of the merchandising rights. He's like, I'll keep the rights. I'll keep the rights. Action figures weren't available at the time, so kids literally bought a promissory, like, cardboard thing that was like, okay, you just saw the movie Star Wars, it's 1977. You open this up Christmas morning, and here's a promise, you're going to get a bunch of action figures later. Like, that's literally what they had to do. So then they blew it up, and they made it for all of us adult collectors to kind of pay homage to that, which is awesome. So time to get these off of this shelf and onto yours at home. I know we're all wondering, who is our next TOYPOCALYPSE winner?
All right, so we've got 3. The Thor and Magneto statues go to Just a Nerd.
Just a Nerd. The winner.
I'm just a nerd in the world. Sorry. We don't have the licensing for that music.
That's all that you'll let me be. Next, the winner of the Bistan and Finn mini busts is Joel King. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
And the Star Wars, that was good. The Star Wars Early Bird 4-pack goes to Marlea Roseman. Nice. All right, so congrats, folks. Now, Bowser and I did one of my favorite things this year. We made a TV show out of our podcast, Bizarre States, by taking our occult and strange inquiries.
I think it's inquiries. It's pronounced inquiries.
Questions, strange questions on the road. Bowser, tell the cool people about our alpha show, Bizarre States Los Angeles, please.
Sure, Jess, I'd love to. Our show, I'll tell them all about our inquiries. So we took our podcast on the road. We visited a bunch of spooky spots, which is something we've wanted to do since we started the podcast 3 years ago. We went to Devil's Gate in Pasadena. We went to haunted zoos at Griffith Park. We went to the Queen Mary and learned about ghosts that haunt the halls. And then I even experienced an EVP recording of a ghost saying my name.
No way.
Speaking my name.
He did. It's
and
legit.
Jess got a cup thrown at her.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Everybody made fun of me for the cup, but then when they saw the video footage, they're like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
You did get haunted thrown cup stuff
There was
happen
no
to
one
you.
around to throw the cup, the trajectory of the cup. Yeah, it was just a spooky. It was a spooky cup.
It's just
and
weird.
I admit it.
We've had weird stuff happen every time we mention Bizarre States. Like the cameras won't work, or we'll get feedback that never happens before, but only during the Bizarre States section.
We shouldn't say it too many times
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Shut everything
Can you
down.
stop?
Yeah,
Can you please
well,
stop?
you know what? I'm ready to go home. Bowser's back, guys, because our next giveaways come from NECA, who specializes in nostalgia figures, and more specifically figures from classic horror films, which I know you at least kind of enjoy.
Kind of.
Kind of, sort of. It's your jam.
They're aight.
Yeah, they're okay. So we've got an awesome horror 3-pack that we're giving away, but we'll get to that in just a little bit.
First, let's look at other NECA giveaways. Some of these, you'll notice, are out of their boxes so you guys can see the amazing details. And some we're keeping in their boxes because we only half trust our PAs. Only half. Now, hold on to your butts because there's going to be 13 winners for these NECA toys. 13.
Wow. So first up, we've got the 1/4 scale action figure of the deadly T-800 from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So cool. This is 18 inches tall. It's a version of the machine from the future. Features the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And man, it has so many points of articulation. When I was a kid, 12 or 13 it blew my mind.
Yep.
This has 25 points of articulation, including ball-jointed neck, shoulders, elbows, torso, hips, knees, and more. He comes with removable sunglasses, Sunny G's, and a veritable arsenal of accessories, including a removable grenade belt, minigun, ammo bag, ammo belt, grenade launcher, and pistol.
Yeah,
Holy hell.
He's ready.
He's loaded.
Get down. I won't kill anybody. It's awesome.
Not as good as your Freddy, but still pretty sick. He's great. And there's so many points of articulation. You can do whatever you want with him.
I love that one. Guys, 2 of you are getting your own Leonardo from the 1990 masterpiece film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He is a 1/4 quarter scale action figure of the blue one. He's got 16.5 inches of height, and he features 30 points of articulation, including double elbow joints to fully showcase his martial arts prowess. The figure is highly detailed and entirely accurate to the movie and comes with katana accessories that fit in scabbards on the back of his shell.
Scabbards.
Unbroken. He's got an unbroken mutagen canister, a slice of pizza because Leonardo still likes to get down. All right, he's not all the way a wet blanket, and interchangeable hands for all of your posing needs. And yes, the hands are like this. So.
That's pretty. Can you have him hold the pizza?
Yeah, dude, probably.
I don't know. Just ask him. God, back off. Next is a quarter scale action figure of X-Force Deadpool Marvel Classics version. Now this Merc with the mouth has all.
Grab it.
You grab it. You getting it?
Careful,
You got
careful.
it? So this Merc with the mouth has all new decor based on his black and gray costume with the X-Force team. He is incredibly detailed at 18 inches with over 30 points of articulation for great action poses. His accessories will include katanas, Sai machine guns, pistol, and knife accessories, all with working holsters and sheaths, plus interchangeable hands as well.
Dope. Here is where things get exciting, people. 8 different winners are getting this A Christmas Story bundle of 2, a Ralphie and an old man, both at 1/8 scale, complete with accessories. It's just an old man. Ralphie stands over 5 inches tall. He's got fabric clothing, is fully articulated, and includes plenty of accessories for extra holiday fun. Removable glasses, his quest loot, the Red Ryder BB gun, and more.
And the old man is Ralphie's turkey-loving, furnace-fighting father from the film at 8 inches tall with fabric clothing and full articulation as well. He comes with 2 interchangeable heads, a leg lamp, and more. Both figures. Why does he need 2 heads?
Because one's probably like a sad expression, the other one's, I think so. The other one's
okay.
yelling.
I'm like, what kind of head? Like, I don't remember him doing anything other than being grumpy during the movie. All right, so he has 2 interchangeable heads, a leg lamp, and more. Both figures come in collector-friendly window box packaging. Do you guys like Christmas Story? Is it part of your tradition?
Yeah, it is. Me and my family said fragile for years. We thought it was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Fragile from that movie. Yeah, I love Christmas Story.
And now it's like on TNT 24 hours a day after Thanksgiving.
It is, and they're doing like a big live Christmas Story event.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Who's in it?
Maya
Rudolph,
in it? Yeah.
and no one else that I know.
Oh,
but,
is Ty Burrell in it?
Maybe.
Is he the dad?
That's a question mark for me.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Wait, is this like a play?
I don't know what it's going to be, but it's like Grease
you know
Live.
Yeah, they did that. How they did like The Wizard of Oz live.
Tuning in.
Yeah, well,
I'll watch the movie.
I don't know. Are they going to add music?
I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, not interested. I'll watch the movie instead.
And
anyway.
here's the big whammy. One winner is getting this classic horror 3-pack of Chucky,
Yikes.
Freddy, and Preddy, a.k.a. the Predator. Ultimate Chucky is a 1/7 scale action figure at 4 inches tall with over 20 points of articulation. Guys, I'm going to show you the inside. Look at all the stuff he's got. All the weapons.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me see.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, geez.
From the classic horror franchise, Chucky comes with 4 interchangeable head sculpts. It's also packed with Chucky's tools of the trade. Baseball bat, hammer, voodoo knife, hunting knife, butcher knife, a lot of knives, straight razor, pistol, yardstick, interchangeable right forearm. Remember that shot when he's walking with the yardstick?
It's there.
And
Look,
it really sold
he's
the
got
effect.
the yardstick right there.
Interchangeable right forearm with blade. You get it. Chucky uses anything as a weapon. Yeah, he does, man.
Right,
I love him to death.
This quarter-scale action figure that Bowser is holding of Freddy Krueger is also in the bundle. From Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors, this collectible celebrates the 30th anniversary of the cult classic. He stands 18 inches tall and features details like interchangeable heads and chests to recreate parts of the movie. You can also swap out his regular sweater front to display the tortured spirits trapped in his chest of souls. Bowser, you have some very cool Halloween decorations. Which would you want to grace your office? Would you go sweater, traditional sweater, or would you go chest of souls?
No, there's no way I'm hiding his chest of souls. First of all, that's a silly question. Second of all, I know you had to ask it, but please.
It's in the teleprompter.
Second of all, it would be a tie because I love Chucky.
You do.
Always have. Ade do Dimbala. But Freddy, and specifically this Freddy, is one of my favorite iterations, next to, like, you know, Super Freddy, which came like 4 movies later. So I think I'd have to go with Freddy just because of the scale.
Yeah, it's big.
So
it's big. I like it. And finally, in the bundle is a quarter-scale action figure, limited edition Jungle Demon Predator, celebrating the 30th anniversary of the original classic. He is cast in clear plastic with camouflage accents to capture his cloaked appearance in the jungle. Plus, his LED effects simulate the yellow glowing eyes and phasing effect seen in the film. Plus, if you hit that again, he's got the little, you gotta like pull it out and then pull it in. I don't know, but he's got these 3 little lights here that are.
Oh no!
Oh, that's an easy fix.
And
that's
all
right.
good. No,
that's where the batteries go.
That is actually where the batteries go.
Removable face.
Yeah, maybe don't touch that. Maybe leave that.
All of them do that.
The Jungle Demon stands 20 inches tall. You can put batteries in his head. That's what Jess just did. Relax. He's fully posable with retractable wrist blades. Are you serious? Retractable wrist blades and articulated shoulder cannon. Yes, he has 3 little lights.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it comes with a removable backpack accessory.
He's got a cute little booty.
Is packaged in collector-friendly 30th anniversary window box packaging.
There you go.
Amazing.
All right, so time to announce the unlucky number 13. TOYPOCALYPSE winner! So the winner of the Terminator is Corwin Deckard. Also, best last name ever.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But it sounds fake, like a replicant. Our first Leonardo winner is Chandra Hare. And the second Leonardo goes to Filiberto Aguilar.
So the Marvel Classics X-Force Deadpool winner is Darian DeSombre.
Whoa! And I'm gonna barrel through these 8 Ralphie and Old Man 2-packs. 1, Glitter Snatch. Cool. You guys didn't. All right. 2, Daniel Bayot. 3, Rat Barse. 4, Matt J. Sauer. 5, Robert Collier. 6, Nick Watkins. 7, Brad Barnes. 8, Kevin Mendez.
And one more time. Glitter Snatch.
Glitter Snatch. Glitter Snatch.
Yeah, and finally, the classic horror film bundle goes to Anthony M. Mattioli.
Congrats to those winners, and thanks to Andrew Bowser for stopping by. Be sure to catch Bizarre States Los Angeles over at ProjectAlpha.com and see Jessica and Bowser hands-on investigate all the ghosts, ghoulies, and skeletons surrounding L.A.
Yes, and Hermie's probably got a couple of those in her closet. Hermie!
All right, I'm not going to comment on that, but here's what's been Uptown Funkoing over here. Folks, we have been looking at you in the chat. Thank you so much for chatting. I want to tell you guys that not only have they been answering all your questions and shouting out all the cool toys that we've got, but also, Bowser, you're getting some love about your eyes. People are commenting about, just how blue they are and beautiful.
Wow, my eyes distract from my dirty fingers.
yeah. So you're not all bad like we thought. Guys, we are still giving these things away right now. We are on Cynical from the Alpha Chat has just won a Bob Ross Funko Pop, and that means that our last 3 have been Toad Sage, Hokage at Geek and Sundry, and Kevin Helton at Nerdist, and Longshot at Alpha. We have barreled through these galactic plushies, and guys, we did include Poopy Butthole, so some of you are getting some Rick and Morty's, a lot of you are getting some Star Wars and Porgs, and now we're on to Bob Ross's. So this is very exciting. We've got 90 total left to go, which means there's still about 30 left, and that's where we are. Jessica and Hector, back to you.
Thanks so much, Amy. Our next giveaways come from Pop Culture Shock. Beautifully designed figures and collectibles from films, TV, video games, and comics. The winners of these 4 figures come from our Twitter contest over at Join Team Alpha. Make sure to follow us there, and let's see what they're getting.
All right, so first up, a 1/6 scale figure of one of the newest Street Fighters, Nikali, in his V-trigger mode.
Ooh.
Yes, he looks
awesome.
Yeah, he looks really good. I love his hair.
Yeah.
All right, so this dude stands an impressive 15.5 inches tall, and every inch of him has exquisite detail, including every last thread of hair, utilizing the actual 3D files from Capcom.
That's dope.
Yeah,
and
so
here,
this is what it actually looks like on your screen.
Here is a quarter scale figure of Lieutenant Charlie Nash, captain of the USMC, who joins the pantheon of Street Fighters brought to life by Pop Culture Shock. This figure stands 17 inches tall and depicts Nash in his more outlandish Street Fighter V appearance. The artists recreated each monstrous skin fold all the way to the creepy and crude staples. Look at that. You see that on his chest there? And on
I'll be
his,
honest,
look at that. That's awesome.
I like his glasses.
It's so cool. It's so cool. No detail was spared. We're talking like dinosaurs at Jurassic Park. No detail was spared. Your figure also includes an art print by Edwin Huang, a longtime Udon cover artist.
You know what I always want to know? Who is it that sews these little outfits?
I know. They're so... I was looking at his pants. I was
right?
like, dang.
These are well-made
awesome.
pants. All right,
Really
so
good.
we've also got a quarter-scale figure of one of the most popular Street Fighter characters, Cammy.
Cammy.
Now, this statue was created using time-honored sculpting techniques and the latest in computer technology. This Cammy stands at an astounding 28 inches and marks the first collaboration with Edwin Huang, art directing the project. She comes with an interchangeable alternate head and a signed high-quality art print by Edwin Huang.
Finally, this is a quarter-scale version of the Kessler Wolf based on John Landis's An American Werewolf in London. This statue is an impressive 21.5 inches long. Not tall, but long. It weighs in right at 34 pounds, so maybe, I don't know, hang it from your ceiling. It's limited. Only 500 copies have been made. Yeah, right above your bed. You wake up and you see that. It features 2 heads for maximum child scare factor. 1, open mouth head, and 2, closed bloody mouth head.
Oh, great.
These are our Pop Culture Shock giveaways. Let's get them out of here. It's time to announce some TOYPOCALYPSE winners! Oh!
All right, so Street Fighter Nikali goes to @TheJohnnyRed.
Nice.
Congrats.
Lieutenant Charlie Nash goes to @TravisColt WR. Travis
Right.
Coulter.
Congratulations to Fizzban981. You're getting Cammy.
You're getting Cammy.
Cammy's coming your way.
And the werewolf is going to @DogFacedGamer. How appropriate. That is some poetic ass justice. Wow, nicely done.
All right, so we're finished with the Pop Culture Shock collectibles. Ready for a reminder of what we usually do when we're finished with our Pop Culture Shock figures.
Sorry, guys.
Blah, blah. Here's Lord Toy Monk. Jesus, Jessica, just start over. Here's Lord Toymungus with a PCS RoboCop statue from our first Toypocalypse show. Smash it!
Okay, smash it. Okay, here we go.
Smash it.
Toymungus.
Watch your toes. Watch your toes, B-Comp. Oh, gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Hung on.
Oh!
My gosh!
Oh my gosh, are you
Oh my
okay?
gosh, you hit me with shrapnel!
That was insane! Wow! That was awesome! Lord Toymungus swears to love his toys, but I'm actually getting more of an abusive father vibe from him. Oh well, classic me. That's the vibe I get.
That's
Yeah.
Folks, it's time for our DC Collectibles giveaway, which means it's time to judge your fan art. Now, throughout the week, we've asked you to send @JoinTeamAlpha your Mothership or Toypocalypse themed fan art. So let's take a look at some of our top 3 favorites.
Boom, real quick.
Here
what
we
do we got? That's a good one. Cool. That's from Nick and Chicken.
And Nick and Chicken, it looks like it's some sort of like
Fighting game.
Street Fighter battle.
Oh, we know that. That's DeMarco Draws. Pretty cool. Lord
Recognize
Toymungus.
his style quite a bit.
Oh, Trovixani art. Very cool. We got a
like
battle
it.
royale happening. Rad.
So we realize that this is 100% subjective because it's art, y'all. But so is the Mothership Challenge every week, and you don't see me crying about it.
Yeah, it is subjective.
What the heck?
Yes, so before we dive in,
I'm
let's
never going to
see
win that.
No.
what our artists could win. Hector?
Okay, first up, we've got 4 statues of your favorite heroes from the Justice League film, Superman. Wonder Woman, Batman, and Victor Stone's Cyborg.
Yep, all approximately 13 inches tall and modeled after the actors from the movie. Superman and Wonder Woman were sculpted by James Marsano, and Batman is in his tactical suit and sculpted by Alterton, right? Did I say
Alterton.
That? Alterton Bazaar. That's a real name, and it's amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
Hector, where do you rank Ben Affleck amongst your other Batman / Bruce Waynes that you get to choose from?
This is tough, and if we're not allowing animation, which obviously Kevin Conroy,
Yeah,
number
let's
one Batman of all
get,
time. It's
animation
Kevin,
out.
obviously it's Kevin and then everyone else. In the live-action pantheon, I like Affleck. He's up there. I like Ben Affleck. I liked his Batman and Bruce Wayne. His Batman was menacing, and his Bruce Wayne, especially in Justice League, got to be a little funny and sarcastic. And Affleck's good at that, so he's up there. I think I might like him even better than Christian Bale, but I feel like Christian Bale was in some solid movies, but I'm not going to hold that against Affleck. I'm not going to hold it against George Clooney. Everybody sleeps on George Clooney. I'm like, George Clooney's a great actor. That was a bad movie he was in. There's a version, there's an alternate universe where he was in a good Batman movie and he did great.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Speaking of...
Keaton's still my favorite, though.
Keaton's great, man. You want to get nuts?
But
Let's
I don't
get
know
nuts.
if I'm convinced that Keaton's a good Bruce Wayne. It's odd.
Because
Keaton became a better Batman.
You go back
for
and
me.
watch that, and it's not even really Batman Bruce Wayne from the comics. It's just kind of Keaton and
just
Tim Burton.
Keaton.
It's like a different
Yeah.
version. But he's still great. Cyborg, right here, is also sculpted by a man named Alterton Bazaar. That's awesome. And it features the likeness of Ray Fisher from the movie. All of the statues have their own display platform for your DC collection.
Yes, and our next bundle that you could win is something I actually own. It's the DC Gallery Wonder Woman bracelets. Yep, bracelets. Nope, that was me. I had a brain fart. Gallery.
So excited.
I got so excited.
Yep.
Wonder Woman bracelets with lasso and tiara prop replicas, sculpted by Joe Mena. The display stands 14.5 inches tall.
That is so great. Jessica, how would you compare, speaking of actors and their portrayals, how would you compare Gal Gadot's portrayal of Wonder Woman to Linda Carter's? That's
Well,
tough.
Linda Carter will always be
All time.
first and
All
foremost
time.
for me.
All time.
However, that being said, I thought Gadot did a great job kind of filling those shoes. Because remember, guys, before that, they were trying to launch that TV show where the trailer got leaked, or the first episode got leaked, and it was a POS. So that just goes to show you that, you know, as some people fit, some people don't. She was a good fit.
She was a great fit.
Yep.
And finally, our fan artist can choose this DC Gallery bat signal prop. It's just over a foot tall and comes with 3 bat symbols. It really works. One inspired by Christopher Nolan films, one Nightfall symbol, which is I think what we're looking at right now, and a traditional symbol from the Dark Knight's comic book series over the years, which is that right there. Awesome.
So now that we've seen what's up for grabs, let's take a look at the finalists. Hermie, who do we have?
Hermie.
Well, we did get a sneak peek of them earlier on, and you two are judging based on creativity, artistic merit, and humor, and whatever combination of that you see fit, you will determine your first, second, and third place by holding up Olympic judging cards. These winners will get to choose their bundle, whatever they choose, in that order. So first place will get first, second place will get second choice. I will keep a running score here for us. So let's see our first piece. This one again is from @NickandChicken. It's a fighting game concept with your favorite Holiday and Mothership characters. It looks like you have chosen me and our PA Aaliyah to do battle versus each other.
Well, I definitely got to
Very
give it to
adorable.
Aaliyah. I think she's going to kick your ass.
So
I really think.
I
She's like
am
half
going
the size of me.
to give it an 8.
Perfect.
I love the concept and the fact that it's unique take
Yep.
on it. However, I can't believe you didn't include Hector and myself in the lineup.
We're in
So-
there. I'm in there,
We
right?
are
Go back to the art. I think that's
Are
my
we?
bearded face, unless they drew another brown bearded guy.
Well, where am I? Okay, so then I give you a 7. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'll still give you an 8.
I definitely give you an 8 because I would play that video game. So good job. That's great.
All right, good job @NickandChicken. Thank you for your art. And then next, this is from @Chovexani. Here's Jessica's Wonder Woman, me as Freakazoid, and we're both beating up Hector as Spider-Man. I think that looks about right. Yeah. I think that's
I'm
it.
going to give this one a 9 out of 10. Simply for the fact that it's got a Freakazoid reference in it. And I don't know how Amy ended up as Freakazoid, but it's kind of perfect. That's going to be a 9er for me.
You know what? I'm actually going to do a 9.5 out of 10 because I too thoroughly enjoy the Freakazoid
Me
reference.
too.
And I love that I am obviously Wonder Woman.
Obviously,
So.
yeah.
And it goes without saying that the artistic merit is in here, but artistic merit has been A+ so far.
Yeah,
so that's,
stellar.
yeah,
Stellar.
really great job.
Stellar.
Right.
And from the president, you guys, of not only Mothership fan art, but also
position?
the president of all Alpha Show fan art, the lovely Tony DeMarco, aka at DeMarco Draws. Here's Lord Toymungus staring into his snow globe prison with Jessica and Hector trapped inside.
Now, before we judge DeMarco Draws fan art, we want to give a big thank you to the man for putting so much effort in every week. You seem to know what's in our show before we do. We really appreciate it. And you should know, I mean, big round of applause, first of all, everybody, for DeMarco Draws.
Thank you, Tony DeMarco.
You should know we have countless conversations about how much free time you have on your hands.
Yeah.
And you spend it very well. In addition to the Toypocalypse fan art, Tony also had time to do a rendering of a still from our Gentle Giant video with Hector.
Oh, yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he
Yes.
did. Are we going to show that right now?
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. Pretty, like,
It's so worth it.
you know what? I'm going to give that one a 10 because that is too sexy.
That one, I'm giving that one a 10.5.
Too sexy.
I mean,
10.5.
I mean, I'm giving it for that lean and that sizzle chest that's going on there. That is, I can see that.
I almost wanted to give it a 9.5 because I almost crashed my car when I was saw that on my phone. I should have been looking at my phone because it was too sexy. Too sexy. But also for the other one, DeMarco Draws, I'm going to give you a 10 because I like the way you drew Lord Toymungus. Great concept, great execution. Good job as always. Perfect 10.
Yeah. I'm just giving you a 10.5 for the Hector picture because that was amazing.
All right, well,
so seriously, thank you, DeMarco Draws.
Thank you, DeMarco Draws.
And we do, I've added up the scores. That was very easy. It looks like we do have a Toypocalypse winner! All right. These are our favorite winners. In third place is at Nick and Chicken. Then we've got at Shovexani. And in first place is the lovely at DeMarco Draws. Congratulations!
Yay. All right, guys. So check your DMs for details from us on getting your pop culture shock statues. Again, first place gets. Wait. Yes. Sorry. Wait. These are.
Yeah, they
pop
get to
culture.
win.
Pop culture shock, or this is DC Collectibles?
These are DC Collectibles. Yeah.
From Pop Culture Shock.
No, that
Okay, so
I
this
wrote
is,
that wrong.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. All right, I'm like, wait a minute, this is not right.
DC Collectibles.
Make sure and hit us up in the or check your DMs for the DC Collectible statues and gifts. Again, first place DeMarco Draws gets first choice, second gets second choice, and you get it. Congratulations, and again, thank you for your art.
Yeah.
All right, now we do have 9 final Funkos to give away to random eligible active chat members. If you've noticed that thing in the bottom right has slowed down, but we're going to let the winner of our challenge determine which active chat those are actually coming from really quickly. It looks like we stopped on Dudes on 53. The things that we've given away are the mystery minis have come out of their box from Star Wars and Disney.
Oh, hold up. Stop a second.
Yes.
Chat. Hold the roll. I didn't make the goddamn mistake. It was written wrong in the prompter.
Yeah, I
was correct. So
Guys,
you
we're
can
giving
just
away-
take your sass and shove it.
We're giving away a lot of free toys today from lots of great companies, so you could maybe cut us a little slack, okay?
So if you
Okay,
notice
great.
only one
Okay,
mistake,
great.
I think we're doing great.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're also coming up are the vinyls. So a lot of these 9 winners are going to get the Stranger Things vinyls from Alpha Nerdist or Geek and Sundry. All 9 are coming from one time. So one more time, Nerdist on YouTube, turn on your direct messaging. It's time for our gift unwrapping Mothership challenge.
We did it. We did it.
Funko things. Remember those toys that Lord Toymungus smashed through in the beginning of the show and it was all his fault? At first glance, they appear to have nothing valuable inside, but if you guess that, you might just be like me trying to be a Santa elf instead of a dentist. Completely misguided. In one of these gifts, there lies a piece of the broken RoboCop. In one of these guys right here, there lies a it's over here, and there's a broken RoboCop thing from our first Toypocalypse. The first person to find it wins. Members from that person's chat will get the last 9 Funkos. Jessica's fighting for Nerdist. Hector will be repping Geek and Sundry.
Wait. Can we go over there first before you count?
Yes.
Go? Because I'm in heels and I want to find a chance.
Yes. Okay. And I will be Alpha's champion. Okay, ready, set, unwrap.
Oh, what?
Oh, jeez, Amy. Oh, wait. Is this taped? How do you open these? Wait, that's not fair. They're taped.
Wait,
you guys have to give us scissors.
Wait, there's something in there.
Not here.
Come on.
not here.
Oh wait, it's not inside? Is that the deal?
No.
You guys need to explain this better.
All right, which one is it?
There's too much tape.
Y'all make this.
My hands are bleeding.
I know, my fingers.
I'm gonna have ugly hands like Bowser.
Yeah, I just got my nails done. I'm not stressing about this.
God damn it.
Ah, it's empty.
I hate packing tape.
Amy, get it?
No, not yet. I thought y'all put it on top, and then we started shaking them, and they got all moved. Oh, this has got to be it. This has got to be it. Oh my God. Did we pass it up? Huh. What? Yeah.
Oh, they fooled us!
It's not in here, is it? It doesn't exist. Are you guys fucking with us? It doesn't. Wait.
It's a lie. It's not in any of these. You guys didn't open all of them?
I'm tired.
What the hell's the matter with you guys?
Well, they were. I thought. What are you talking about? What the fuck? What the fuck?
No! Ah.
Guys, what's the plan B for this bit?
I think we got all of them. All right. I hate
How
Christmas.
small is this piece? What are you doing? What are you doing helping her? What are you doing helping her?
What else is there?
We've done them all.
It's over, guys. Did Alpha ruin Christmas? All right.
How small is the piece? Is it like a leg? What you got over there, Jess?
Nothing.
What you got over there, Jessica? Just gonna take some of these home.
To open it.
You need some help? I got it.
No, I don't need your help. I don't need your help.
I feel like a real spoiled piece of shit right now. This isn't good enough. Last year it was 47.
Guys, what the actual fuck?
Nope, that's not it. Jessica's got it over there. She's just taking her sweet time. How big is the piece?
There's no wall. There's nothing here. You liars. Yeah, I know. It's over towards the wall. What?
No. No. There's nothing in here.
All right, all right. This epic music is like not how I'm feeling.
Oh! Psych. No, I don't have it.
Can this be over? Adam, where is it? Adam.
Did it fall out?
No.
Oh!
You guys don't know where it is either.
Does everybody win? No.
Are you trolling us?
It's not here.
Huh? I think it might have gotten dumped out then. Oh, sorry, Amy.
All good.
Aha! Who's got it first?
Me fucking Okay. What the?
Good job, guys. Good job.
All right.
I think I pulled my leg muscle.
Woo!
Okay.
Good.
Cool.
So good.
Bye.
Oh man. Yeah, okay, these were some of the last Funkos that we gave out. Congrats to Alpha wins. Alpha winners, you win. Alpha chat, yay.
Those are going to make great stocking stuffers. Jessica, do you have a favorite thing from everything we looked at today?
Probably the Ninjago Lego set.
Very nice,
City
very
set
nice.
I
Good
liked.
call.
I mean, honestly, they're all pretty awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
I don't even like Street Fighter and I like those statues.
Those statues are
those are really
gorgeous.
good.
They're gorgeous.
All right, so that's our show. Thanks to Chris Gutierrez and my little buddy Andrew Vasquez for a very happy Toypocalypse.
And thanks to all of the toy companies and our sponsor Alpha for rocking this shit. If you're a winner, feel free to tweet us your unboxing vids and pics at @JoinTeamAlpha with the hashtag Toypocalypse. I'm Hector Navarro.
I'm Jessica Chobot. We just gave away over 200 toys worth handfuls of thousands of dollars because we don't know how to quit you.
And one more quick reminder, Nerdist YouTube, we will be DMing you, so because the default for YouTube is to have your direct messaging turned off, be sure to go into your settings and turn it on.
Thank you, Amy. Again, join us again next Thursday when we'll have a holiday special, Best of Mothership.
Speaking of special, we don't say this enough, but we really love doing this show. Every week, a great team of people work their butts off to make this happen. It's a ton of fun for us, and we hope that you guys like it as much as we do. Going into the new year, if you love the show and want us to keep going, please, for the love of God, let us know on Twitter. Tell the overlords @JoinTeamAlpha with the hashtag Mothership.
We love your fan art and your unboxing pics, but when we hear that you actually like the show, it really goes a long way, both to keep the show alive and also to make us feel super good about ourselves. So that's it for the mushy stuff. It's kind of grossing me out. So for now, happy holidays and stay tuned for Critical Role coming up next. Bye!
I love you guys. I love you guys.
I love you.